flower subscribers. It's Sarah here with Main Street Florist. And for this month's tutorial, we're just going to dive in a little bit deeper to some of the details and facts about the flowers that you received this month. And then I'm also going to give you some tips on something you can do with your flowers after you've enjoyed them as a fresh arrangement. So this month you received some pincushion Protea. Protea comes in lots of vibrant colors, reds, yellows, corals. You also received Safari Sunset. So these are mostly known for their foliage, but they do actually have blooms. If you look at the tops of your flowers, you'll see the blooms inside, but they're really known for their beautiful burgundy and green foliages. I love working with flowers like these just because they're different, they're unique. In any arrangement, they're going to make somebody kind of slow down and pause and take a minute to look a little longer and to enjoy them a little longer, just because it's something they're not used to seeing. They are not actually tropicals, but you see them used often in tropical arrangements, and they do have a longer stem life similar to tropical flowers. A lot of these flowers are grown in South America and Australia. Leucadendron we can sometimes get seasonally out of California as well. So after you've arranged your flowers and you've enjoyed them for maybe a week or so, you might notice that they'll start to brown a little bit. So what I would recommend doing with these types of flowers is drying them out and using them as dried flowers, decorations in your home, or maybe gift them to somebody else then. So what you'll want to do to dry them out is, as I said, if you start to see them start to brown, remove them from the water totally. If you keep them in the water too long, that's when mold's going to grow, and once that mold starts, it's hard to combat it. So you want to dry them out either in the vase so they're upright, or take them out and hang them. What you don't want to do is dry them laying on a counter, because they're probably going to get like a soft or a flat side to them if they dry that way. Once they're dried, they'll be a brown or a taupe color. If you're not interested in keeping them that color, you can always hit them with a little bit of paint. We use a fresh flower floral paint here in the store, but if you're working with a dried product, you can probably get away with using like a spray paint or something like that, just to add a little pop of color to them. I think these guys would be super fun if for Thanksgiving or just decorating on your table, you cut off the stems, just keep their little sea urchin looking heads, and put them in a bowl, arrange them, with maybe small pumpkins or other pods, other dried pods or pine cones. I just think that'd be a really cool and interesting thing to put on your centerpiece, and definitely can be a conversation starter. So just something to think about. Same with these guys. You could definitely cut off if they have a larger bloom, but they're also just really neat. We've used these, dried them, and then painted them metallic colors and incorporated them in flowers. Just another way to get a little bit more longevity out of your flowers. So that is it for this month's tutorial. I do want to tell you guys, keep an eye out on your email. I'm going to be sending a feedback survey soon, so that you guys can let us know how you're liking the Frequent Flower subscription program. If you have any suggestions or concerns or comments, we definitely want to hear from you guys to help improve this for you every time. And if there's certain varieties of flowers that you'd love to see and get in, we could hopefully do that too. So thank you guys for tuning in again and for being a Frequent Flower subscriber.